Hi, my name is Muhammad Akil Altaf, and I'm here to tell a story about my English journey. My first interest in English literacy started from when I was a child. I liked listening to music and watching movies with English subtitles. I remember when I was curious what the lyric were to One Direction's Kiss You or Bruno Mars' The Lazy Song. This happened too when I watched Astro Boy or the Nine movie that I used to watch multiple times. And my father always accidentally ignored the English subtitle, and as a kid I don't know how to change them. My first struggle with speaking English were quite difficult, considering my environment which spoke only Indonesian language and my only opportunity to speak English was at school. I remember when I was just singing straight gibberish English when I listened to some songs because I didn't know what they were talking about in a song. Thankfully, my school environment is a quite good environment to support me in developing my English skills. Some rules are made to obligate students speaking English or Arabic in my elementary school, like talking to teachers, asking permission, etc. This experience is continued when I start study at boarding school. The moment that made me take English seriously was in elementary school, when my English teacher started to suggest me to join in English competition, like spelling bee, public speaking, etc. Even though in every competition I never win, I started to realize that I love studying English. When I'm not in school, I used to practice my English skill by playing games like Minecraft, Cultropia, etc., and listening to more English music and trying to pronounce the English and translate them. When I'm scrolling through social media, I also learning something like some slangs in English, conversation, English skits, etc. Sometimes my journey in learning English is not as easy as I thought. I used to give up because I'm afraid to speak up in front of many people. I didn't have a friend who kept me speaking English, and sometimes because I was already fed up with English lesson, too many English lessons. My proudest moment in learning English is when I finally met a friend who could actively speak English to me every time. I'm feeling that way too when I finally throw away my nerve when I'm speaking in English in front of my class. Even though it's still scripted, but that's okay. Sometimes I learn English by listening to music and watching YouTube videos. But when I was in boarding school, because it was rare to access smart devices and the internet every time, I used to read three English novels in the library, and my friends I was also trying to chit chat with me. My recent songs that I like are mostly songs from Conan Gray and Zach McRae. These two really become my 2025 soundtracks. Mostly I also recently watched TV series like Severance, House MD, Pluribus, etc. I also learned from memes that appear in my For You page. My English ability in school wasn't very helpful at first. With limited resources and little support, I was often used as a moving dictionary which burned me out. Still, English eventually became essential for my studies, letting me understand difficult texts with a dictionary and express myself through the journey. As I learned English more until now, I realized that English has introduced me to other cultures that exist in this world. Because of English, I discovered many songs or genres in this world. In movies, I discovered also some culture that I didn't know before. Sometimes the best teacher is your last mistake. I remember when I first stand in front of many people for a speech competition. I cannot say every single word because I'm too shy and I'm stuck in the middle of speech when I mispronounce a word in front of my native speakers. But from that, I learned a lesson from my experience. My tool that enrich me my vocabulary is my dictionary. A classic Indonesia English dictionary are my first step to know more about English as a language. When I read novel, I mark unknown word and I search until that's the right sentences. My confidence growth when I start to teach English lesson for junior high school. The enthusiasm students gave me when I gave some words to memorize makes me more confident in speaking English. Not only teaching some classes, I also got an opportunity to become master of ceremony or MC in some events. My writing isn't as good as you thought, but I tried to learn by writing my journal in English. I used to write my own English speech script for exercise and learn about grammar. But for now, I quite enjoying writing random sentences as a little exercise in the free time. English gave me new experience and a new perspective. It also gave me a different way to express my thought. Through this language, I become more creative, more curious, more willing to explore anything that follows my heart. I'm starting to repair my English skill that I used to abandon for months when I'm in senior high school because of pressure that environment gave me until I slowly hate English. But the hate stopped disappear again and after I found community that actually support me, like in this university. Enough with the throwback because what I'm feeling now is more confident and I feel that with my writing skills start improving a little bit and I've already felt any ups and downs, so I think I'm I am ready to what will come next. That's all for my presentation about my English journey. Now I realize that English didn't only teach me new words, but also gave me the courage to face challenges. It helped me step forward with more confidence than I ever had before.